Hi, my name is Richard Hanley with Hanleys Foods. Today we're here to take a look at bonding agents from xanthan gum to guargum, chia seeds to flax seeds. How they mix up and what I use. First off, I want to show you what this thing's going to look like all natural. You can see that it's very much separated. Now this is after just a few days of making it, and you can see how it can get completely separated. And this just isn't sexy, you know. Seeing this on a grocery shelf is not going to compel you to pick it up. So I knew that we had to add something. Plus, at the end of the day, you have to realize it is a salad dressing. So I was finding that when putting it on the salad, you would see the cheeses stay at the top, and then all the oils go right to the bottom of the salad dressing, which isn't that good. Next up, we have a guargum. Guargum comes from an all-natural bean found in like South America or something like that. Africa, and it does pretty much the best over all besides xanthan gum. However, it doesn't do good with acidity, and over time you can just see this little bitty separation start to build up, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It starts to lose its bonding powers, so to say. So, but it is, I think, one of the second best. Next up, too, we have chia seeds. Chia seeds are very good for you. They're high in just tons of nutritional benefits, have high omega-3s, fiber. They're really one of those superfoods, but it's not a good bonding agent for salad dressing. You can see it kind of kept the majority of it, but like the guargum, it comes up with this murky stuff on the bottom. Not that sexy. It's got to be sexy. Flax seeds. Flax seeds didn't do a thing. This looks almost just like the natural one. There's a lot of research on the internet saying that it could be used as a bonding agent for salad dressing. I don't know if I'm not using the right kind, but it didn't work out for me. And then you have what's the majority bonding agent in majority salad dressings, xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is the king. It's found in the majority of salad dressings. However, it is extremely potent. You can see here, look at the very top here, my first experiment that I did, it came out so thick you could barely stir it. We made about 600 bottles at the time, about 40 gallons, and you could barely stir the thing. It was so thick. People were calling it sensation mayonnaise or yogurt. And here is the perfect combination. This was a batch that we made last week. It has just the right amount of xanthan gum, and which is, I think, less than 1% almost of xanthan gum that's in here. So a very, very small amount goes a long, long way. And it keeps it looking together, sexy, good. So I'm going to show you these. I'm going to show you the textures of each. Here is the bottles compared to themselves. Here is the all-natural one, the guargum, chia seeds, flax seeds, and the xanthan gum. So I'm going to turn these sideways. We're going to see how they match up. And that's the perfect blend. So you can see that right there, the difference. Alright, now coming over here, we have our guargum. We use Bob's Red Mill. I find Bob's to be some of the best. So I just mix these up. You can see it is a little soupy, but it comes out a little thick. You can see there's some chunks in there too. Guargum I found to be used good with ice cream and other things like that, but and again, its biggest problem, it's a great thing, but its biggest problem is that over time it starts doing that separation thing. It starts to lose its acidity. The acidity starts breaking it down. Here is the chia seeds. This is the Australian grown brand chia seeds. And again, this came out pretty well. So it looks like you have to almost double or triple your amount. So I would bet if I would have put another 1/4 teaspoon in here, it would have been blended up. All of these, by the way, have 1 cup of water and 1/4 teaspoon of each. And then now we have our flax seeds. Flax seeds doesn't do anything. This just looks like flax seeds in water. So this was blended up with the hand blender, and you can just see it didn't do too much. Next up we have our xanthan gum. And again, I use this in our salad dressing. This is Bob's Red Mill xanthan gum. And this is just the same amount, 1/4 teaspoon, same in all of 4 of these. And it looks like cake icing almost. I mean, it's very thick. It blended up very nice. I probably could have blended up a little bit better, but it holds very nice. And it really bonds oil and water together. Oil and water, you can obviously see, are very hard to get right, but xanthan gum really just kind of blends it very perfectly. And I'm using about half the amount of xanthan gum in here, actually, in our new vinaigrette, which is a strawberry vinaigrette that's coming out. And you can see the texture on it. See how nice and fluid that is? Very, very smooth. And I can't wait till this comes out. This is our strawberry vinaigrette made with Louisiana strawberries, Louisiana pecans, and Louisiana cane sugar. So it is pretty delicious, I have to admit. And it's seasonal, so you get it while it lasts. That's not even out yet. That's coming. That's for store managers. So there you have it. Here's all the different bonding agents, Guargum, Chiaseeds, Flaxseeds, and xanthan gum, how they match up pound for pound, what I use, and why. To check out a bottle yourself, go ahead and visit hanleysfoods.com. You can order online, and we ship nationwide. Do enjoy.